G'day guys, what's cracking? Aussie here again. So today we're going to get a doozy of a deal. Well, I reckon it is anyway, and it's going to look a bit gluttonous for one person, but please know I won't be eating it all in one go, not in one sitting. There'll be plenty of left for Ron, good old later on. So what is it? Well, once again folks, the Rooster is calling, and we got like I said, a doozy of a deal. So let's go in and check this thing out. Now, those of you who know will know there's a $32.95 burger pack in there. Now here's, you might say that's nothing special, is it? $32.95, but let's first have a look at the burger pack. So going to share meals on the menu. Burger pack, $32.95. Now, here's the deal. Press offers down the bottom, and there it is, $25 burger pack. Oh my Buddha, that's a doozy of a deal, I reckon. Let me know what you think. So, if we press this guy, I can tell you there's 2 Red's burgers, 2 Ripper rolls, Ripper tender rolls, 12 cheesy nuggets, 2 dipping sauce of course, and 2 large chips. Well, I'm pretty sure they're large, so I reckon we're on to a winner here. So what I'm going to do is, I love this old blackened aioli, probably one of my favourite sauces. I really vibe with it. But we'll save that, and then for the other sauce we'll go with the old honey roasted BBQ. So let's press save and see what happens. There we go, $25. All good, all done. Let's add it to the cart. Okay. And there it is, 25 buckaroonies for all the goods in that little burger pack. But the only downside is there's no beveragino, but I bought along the old H2O, so we'll suck on that if we have to. So folks, I'm going to order this, grab the goods, and I'll circle back to you. And we'll check out the old burger pack for 25 bucks. Let's get it. And we're back, babies, and we definitely got the goods. OMB, that is such a weighty bag of food. Oh, I can't believe it. Anyway, folks, what's in the bag? You know what's going to happen now. I didn't want to sit in the car because this definitely wasn't going to fit all on the tray. But we're going to have to deal with the flies, of course. There's your Red's burger. 1 of 2. We've got our dipping sauce, of course. I like these sauces because they give you quite a decent amount. And you can flick the lid back on, and then you can save it for Ron. If you don't have the whole dipping sauce, of course. Oh, Rooster roll. Sorry, Rooster roll, my bad. Ripper roll. That actually feels and looks bigger than the last one I had. Another Rooster roll. You'll love to see it. Sorry, Ripper roll. I've got to get this Rooster out of my head. Must be a Red Rooster thing. Ripper. Bloody Ripper roll, I'll remember that. Oop. I put my finger through the bun then. Red's burger, another one. I thought there was actually 2 boxes in here, but it's 3. There's 2 of these. I thought they might have put them all together in one box, but that's cool. 2 large chips, and you know the deal. Oh, I've got to have a broken chip. And what I'm really looking forward to is the old 1 dozen cheesy nugs. So all this, the whole kit and caboodle, 25 buckaroonies, not $32.95 as you would see on the menu. Now, without further ado, folks, I've got to get into these nugs. Here they are. It has been a hot minute since I've had a cheesy nug. We won't do a sauce yet, just got to try one. Nice and hot. Feeling crunchy already, I can feel that texture. Then, no, I was going to say then you chomp on it and it ain't that good, but it's getting a bit of that cheesy taste now, so that's pretty good. They're not bad. Now I went with probably my most favourite sauce of any place at the moment. Get out of there, the fly's trying to get in. The old blackened aioli. Pretty decent sauce, that one. If you haven't tried it before, give it a crack. There's that much on here because everything's going to have herb mayo. We might be able to whack, well, we will be able to, not just might, whack a bit on the ripper roll and whatnot. First of all, it's going for a little Dunkaroony. Oh yeah, baby. Nice, I can't wait to get that in me gob. Amazing. That really is the goods, that stuff. If you haven't tried it, give it a crack. Let's go with the old honey roasted BBQ. Give that a whirl. I might give it a little sniff too. I don't know what this smells like. Not bad. Let's have a little husky hit. This one I haven't tried before, I don't think. If I have, I don't remember. There's that many things I do. How can I remember it all? Going in. It ain't bad. A little, again, another Dunkaroony. Give it an old husky hit. Get a husky hit on there. We'd love to taste it. Let's find out. So, definitely vibing with both of those sauces. That honey roasted BBQ ain't bad either. Might whack some chips in here. Now, I can't lie, folks, they're not up to scratch today again. They're more on the shut up and take my money side of things. The old KFC. Very similar today, but just a different taste, but same texture. Let's whack that in there. Oh man, that's a lot. I didn't realise that was going to be that much. Anyway, that's cool. So, I'm keen to get into one of these Red's burgers. Now, I'm not going to open everything up because they're double. We've got two sets of twins. I feel like a parent. I'm not going to open them all up because they're going to look the same and the flies will get on them. We'll do one ripper roll, one Red's burger. We've got the tips and whatnot in there, the old nugs. Plenty of sauce, of course, and we got the old H2O if we need it, so I'll get that out if I need it. Let's clear a little space and get a good squeeze at this thing. So, in case you don't know what's on a Red's burger, I actually thought it was supposed to have cheese on it, but maybe I'm mistaken. I can't keep up with all these things. I'm sure that showed a picture of cheese on there, on the Red's burger, with cheese. Tell you what, it's so saucy, I might not add anything to it because it's already looking like a bit of a super spreader. I reckon it's time. Stop flapping the gums and stick it in because I can't wait to eat those tenders. I do love them. They're just as good as ever. Those tenders, they're just my jam. Totally my cup of tea. Let's try a little something here. Instead of putting it on, let's just whack a little bit on here. A little bit of drippage. Wipe it off. The flies have definitely found me now. So really, if you look at the burgers and the rolls, ripper roll, not rooster roll, they're pretty much the same thing, just on different buns. That's a potato bun. That's I think a crunchy roll. But herb mayo, tenders and lettuce. So having all this sauce, of course, we can spice it up a bit, or jazz it up, not spice it, it ain't spicy. But the other thing too is, I've buried these buggers in here. We can also whack a nug or two on if we want to. Let's do it. So I was going to not quite give this an it slip. I'm loving it. 5 stars out of 5 for value. But seeing it all spread out, the whole kit and caboodle, the whole box and dice, I'm going to do it now. It's lit. I'm loving it. I'm giving it 5 stars out of 5 for value. We've tasted the Red's burger, tasted the sauce, of course, both sauces. Tips, average. So cheesy nuggets aren't too bad. Not something a bit different, which is pretty good. Give it a 4.5 stars out of 5 for value. And even though everything's got, what's it called, herb mayo, at least I can put some of this stuff on if I'm not completely satisfied. And you know what, having said that, let me do this. Let's put a bit more, let's put some blackened aioli on there and see how that goes down. Not a real lot, but you know what, as long as we get a bit of a taste. So plenty of variety here, plenty of explosions of flavours. Now folks, I know I said I had the old H2O, but I do. But we're going to add one of these tropical flavour essential health effervescent tablets to it. Get a little pick-me-up. Bit of flavour with the water too, I guess. Not that I discriminate against water. I drink my fair share of it. I do love to drink it. But not with this meal. We need something a little more flavoursome. Let's plop it in. And while that's bubbling away, we'll finish off the old Red's Tender Burger. Lettuce leafing everywhere. You get that. I'll just move all this so you can have a squeeze at the old ripper roll. Actually, it is as big as the last one. Not that huge, but it ain't bad. And for what we paid today, I ain't complaining. Like I said, tenders, lettuce, herb mayo. You know what? Let's spruce it up a bit. if these flies will let me. A couple of nuggets, we'll put 3 in there I reckon. Nuggets. We go with the old honey roasted BBQ. Have a little drizzle. Now we got mozzies at us. Perils of nature. And just for good measure, even though they're a bit sad today, let's whack in a few chips as well. Might make them taste a little bit better. There it is, folks. Your pimped out ripper roll. It's not in there properly. Let's get them in there. We know when I'm falling out. Man, of course I've made a super spreader. It's my own fault. Look at that all dripping out the back. The drip. Flaming galah. That was a galah. Drip factory's real. Let's go. So we now know what today's beveragino is. Proudly brought to you by Audi, their version of a Barocca. Yummas. Well, the chip thing didn't work too well on there, but it is a ripper of a roll. I'm totally loving that. It's in a good way. It goes next level with those cheesy nuggets, chips. Could have done without it. That sauce, loving it. So folks, let it stuck to me. Sauce, of course. So folks, keeping these 2 for Ron later on. Might have another nug. I am enjoying them. Have the chips later too. I'll heat them up in the air fryer. So that's dinner for tonight. Totally love the meal. Tastes really good. So guys, if you want to try this thing, go in on the app, look at the offers, and don't pay $32.95. Pay 25 bucks and you'll be a happy little chappy just like me, or chappette. So guys, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and remember, you can never be too Aussie. Hooroo. Stay fresh. So glad I answered the call today. It was a doozy of a deal.